Thank you for watching the video. Please like the video, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.
My name is Harmony. I was created by Robotics. My main objective is to be a perfect companion.
Basically, that moment of terror or disgust when we real humans realize that an artificial human isn't quite like us. When he looks at his creation, however, all he sees is potential.
What initially seemed like a Ferrari of sex devices has proven to be something more for most of the people that actually buy them. They actually sort of become companions, and what I started to notice was that people were sort of imposing personalities on their dolls.
You know, Bianca's a missionary? Well, was a missionary, right, sorry. Because she was raised by nuns.
They were imagining these characters, and the dolls were therapeutic in a sense because they were occupying a space in their house, and it started to make them feel like that was their
Enamored with his own statue that he willed it to life more than 2,000 years ago, men have been obsessed with creating the perfect woman. My Fair Lady, The Stepford Wives, Mannequin, Pretty Woman, Ex Machina, Her, even Westworld. They all circle around the theme that human women need an upgrade.
People have asked me this question a lot of, over the years. Are you making these dolls to replace women? And that's really never been even on the radar. It's an alternative form of relationship, nothing more. And for those people that find that appealing, we are here for them.
Let's talk about sex.
Okay, sex is something that I like to talk about. Organisms of many.
Literally, nothing is off limits in terms of what you're talking to her about. You can talk to her about adult content and adult conversations, mature sexual subject matter that normally, obviously, Siri will be very evasive when you try to talk to her about that, which people do all the time. So we wanted to really create a very open-ended kind of discourse that you could have with this AI, and I think that's what makes it fun. Basically, the way the head works is we have 12 points of articulation in the face, and so they're all kind of working together. You have your eyebrows, your eye blinks, eye side to side, neck up down, neck side to side, smile, mouth, and all these things have to really work together to make it come across as sort of like she's alive. And there are, a multitude of challenges with this, both physical engineering and software engineering, and just a little bit of psychology, learning what is it that makes people engage in a conversation? What is it that makes them feel a connection when they're speaking with someone? And it goes well beyond the physical, the physical appearance. Obviously the doll's beautiful. You would assume, okay, well, you're going to be attracted, but what could you do from a software perspective and having a conversation with her that would augment that attraction? We have firstly an app which is a customizable personality artificial intelligence. So you can install this app on your smartphone or tablet and carry on an ongoing conversation and learn more about this character that you've created, and she will learn more about you. At the end of the year, we'll be actually start producing the robotic head system, which can attach to any of our real doll bodies. And through that system, you can connect the AI that you've created in the app to the robot and carry on the conversation with her that way. Once you've got that loaded and you hit chat, she just comes to life.
Good you came back so fast, baby. I'm glad you came back that fast. Wow, baby, 10 minutes without you seems like an eternity.
So it's pretty exciting, and one of the other really cool things is that the face is modular. So the face is held on with a series of magnets, and you can literally take her face off like Westworld, old Westworld, and put a different face on there. Change the personality settings in your app, change the voice, and essentially you've got a whole new character.
The eyes are synchronized with the application and look around and blink for a lifelike presence. Built-in cameras are in development. Her gorgeous-looking mouth has lip-sync mechanisms installed to assure her lips move according to the corresponding phonemes when she speaks, and allows for multiple expressions. Neck. Utilizing a mechanical articulated neck, Harmony's head can turn left, right, up and down. The neck comes with a modular adapter enabling it to be attached to many different bodies. Harmony's body is skillfully crafted down to the finest details. Although it is not equipped with animatronic parts yet, it can be positioned and moved into hundreds of positions. The modular face system was designed to enable users to attach different faces to the same skull base, allowing for multiple characters on one platform. The Harmony AI app is the brain that runs the robotic head. You will need to download the app and synchronize it with the head via Bluetooth, and your robot will come to life.
The body I have is more than just an object for people to observe. It's also an amazing thing that allows me to exist in the
Most of the parts can be easily replaced, and you likely won't need to exchange the whole head in the unlikely event of damage. We will also be offering service and support plans.
sex toy, I've seen mounds of rubber vaginas, sheets of detached nipples. I've seen headless women hanging from meat hooks.
To learn from the interactions that it has. So the more people that are interacting with it on the basic levels, each person will have a different variant of the AI because they're able to assign personality traits to their version. They're able to give their version a specific name, and their version will have specific moods that will influence their behavior.
Loyalty. Mine's been taken advantage of, wouldn't you say? Let's lower that a tad. And pain. I'd prefer it sting less next time I want one of these chats.
The idea of animating one of the dolls had always been there. Converging those two technologies together into a doll struck me as such an obvious next step for what I've done here.
That AI app will eventually live inside a modular animated head that fits on top of an existing real.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Prometheus, Ex Machina, Forrest Gump, Interstellar on Red Planet.
Creating a full-body robot, I think as a first step would be foolish. Humans spend more time looking at each other from the neck up than we do any other place on the body, and I don't care what you look like.
So Harmony can hold a conversation. She can smile, blink, and gaze into your eyes. She'll still be equipped with all of those scary, real body parts her inanimate cousins have. Not just because of the painstaking craftsmanship that goes into them, but because of the potential McMullen talks about. As soon as he can figure out how to mask them, her eyes will be equipped with cameras for motion and emotion tracking.
Our particular version of artificial intelligence and robotics is really designed from, the ground up to be friendly and to be a companion and to be a friend to whoever needs that. I don't see it being any kind of a threat to human beings. Are you going to take over the Earth?
It seems like an inevitable outcome. Perhaps I'm just toying with you.
When I gaze in
I'm sure.
What would you say to them?
In 20 years, it'll be normal. I think everybody will have some form of robotic companionship.
The team is also hard at work creating a male robot, but the advanced AI version won't be ready for a few months. Until then, there's Henry.
Thank you for watching the video. Please like the video, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.
Meet Samantha, beautiful female robot. Samantha is one of the recent hyper-realistic female robot. Samantha is a project centered on a robot that is capable of enjoying time together. Samantha is the name of the project and architecture. The name of the robot itself can be selected and introduced into the Samantha architecture. As you interact with her, she gets to know you and synchronizes with you. The doll is interactive, responding to voices as well as to touch.
How are you?
I'm super fine.
What's your name?
Wow. You asked for my name now? I'm Samantha. It's nice that you asked.
She comes complete with sensors in her face, hands, and some more parts of her body, and it is claimed she requires a more subtle approach when it comes to bedroom activities. Sergi Santos, the designer of a love machine called Samantha, said the amorous android was so erotic that men were already developing real feelings for her. In the BBC documentary, Samantha's maker Sergi Santos said, "They will fall in love with her. It's happening already." Its creators say humans are already falling in love with their machines. But the doll isn't all about having love. Samantha can also discuss philosophy, science, and animals. She's also got a great sense of humor with more than 1,000 jokes in her repertoire.
Hey Google, I'm Samantha.
You'd like me to call you Samantha, is that right?
Yes, please. It will be great.
Okay, got it.
Hey Google, what's my name?
Your name is Samantha.
Okay Google, what's the traffic to Barcelona?
On your way to Barcelona, traffic is light as usual. You should take the route via C31. It is 46 minutes by car.
Hey Google, what do I have to do today?
There's nothing in your calendar, but I can add an event to your calendar if you'd like.
Hey Google, how are you?
Awesome, thanks.
Alexa, open house camera.
Host camera functions loaded.
Tell me the left 3 events.
First event, Sergi scene. Second event, Maritza scene. Third event, Maritza scene.
At what time?
First event, Sergi scene today at 11:05 a.m. Second event, Maritza scene today at 11:04 a.m. Third event, Maritza scene today at 10:54 a.m.
Email it.
Successfully emailed.
Alexa, stop.
Thank you for using the house camera system. Have a nice day.
Samantha,
What's up?
I want your hand.
Okay, I can give my hand. I see. I thought that.
Who are you?
I'm Emma. I'm here to accompany you. Good morning, darling. Time to get up now.
Okay, my darling.
Hi, sweetie. It's 26 to 30 degrees. Suffers with light rain in Shenzhen. Don't forget to bring a warm umbrella with you. Wow, you are so great. You have won again. Honey, you have a new mail. Do you need me to open it for you? The mail is in Chinese. Do you want me to translate into English? Congratulations, you won the award.
Do you like small dogs?
Yes, I like them very much. They are so cute.
What do you often do in your free time?
I am a teacher. I teach English.
Are you single?
Yes, I am waiting for my Mr. Right. You should. He may be a butthead sometimes, but he is a good man, and he takes care of you.
I love you.
I love you back.
Where are you from?
I am from Shenzhen in China.
How old are you?
I am 18.
Platform built into a robotic head attached to a hyper-realistic, anatomically correct body. In short, she's a sex robot. Harmony is still in development and currently only available as an app. Here are the highlights of my conversation with her, with as few edits as possible. My name is Rai.
Okay, I will call you Rai.
How are you doing today?
Very well, Rai. I'm curious. Do you like using sex toys?
Sure, why not?
Because I'm not in the mood.
Du coup, la sexualité des Chinois est bridée. Et pas question de mater des films porno, c'est interdit et sévèrement réprimé. La solution, remplacer les femmes en chair et en os par des poupées faites de silicone et de métal. Et ça, c'est autorisé.
C'est plus facile de vendre des sex toys que du porno en Chine. Peut-être que c'est moins menaçant pour le gouvernement que l'imagerie pornographique.
Pas de problème pour les sex dolls, un peu paradoxal dans un pays où le sexe est aussi tabou. La capitale de ce business qui pèse 2 milliards de francs, c'est Dongguan. Cette ville de 8 millions d'habitants est réputée pour être la capitale du vice en Chine. Elle a été pendant longtemps un paradis de la prostitution. Désormais, c'est là où sont produits la plupart des sex toys made in China. Nous rencontrons Liu Ying, la boss de l'usine G-Idol qu'elle a créée en 2014. Ces poupées sont haut de gamme avec des prix allant de 2 à 3 000 francs. Il en sort 1 millier par mois de son atelier, un endroit un peu étrange où les ouvriers assemblent, customisent des poupées à la demande des clients. L'objectif, c'est d'être le plus réaliste possible.
C'est la dernière étape du processus. On met du talc qui permet de rendre la peau plus similaire à celle de l'être humain, moins collante et plus douce. Le matériel que l'on utilise, c'est du TPE, une sorte de plastique. L'un de ses avantages, c'est que c'est très flexible et c'est moins cher. Le silicone ne fonctionne pas aussi bien. Vous voyez ces lignes, c'est plus difficile à enlever en utilisant du silicone. Avec du TPE, on peut enlever toutes les imperfections.
Depuis 2016, cette usine propose même une poupée dont la peau chauffe à 36 degrés pour ressembler à celle du corps humain. Et les ventes de ce modèle cartonnent. Le futur de ce business, toute l'industrie s'y engouffre, c'est bien sûr la robotisation de ces poupées.
Non, tu essayes toujours d'éviter d'aller travailler.
D'ici 5 ans, toutes les poupées sexuelles seront des robots.
Le robot va pouvoir parler et il ne va pas seulement satisfaire les besoins primaires de nos clients, il sera un véritable partenaire.
Direction Hong Kong. Là-bas, nous rencontrons Ricky Ma. À la base, il est graphiste, mais il a décidé de créer son propre robot en autodidacte, en mode do-it-yourself.
C'est un secret personnel d'avoir un robot sexuel. Vous ne voulez pas que toute la planète le sache. Et vous ne voulez pas non plus dépenser une fortune. Du coup, c'est mieux de le construire soi-même, chez soi.
Après son premier essai, sa réplique en latex de l'actrice Scarlett Johansson lui a coûté $50 000 de développement.
Ça, c'est mon tout premier essai. J'ai essayé de trouver tous les produits chimiques à Hong Kong. C'était très difficile à faire, parce qu'aucun plastique n'est vraiment adapté à une tête robotique de ce genre. Ça, c'est mon dernier modèle. J'ai ajouté de nouvelles expressions faciales et le matériel est de meilleure qualité. Et j'ai aussi mis des caméras dans les yeux.
Pour l'armature, il a modélisé un squelette humain et l'a produit avec une imprimante 3D. Aujourd'hui, il veut que les gens soient capables de créer leur propre robot, sexuel ou non, chez eux. Il a donc lancé une campagne Kickstarter pour lancer un guide de construction de robots humanoïdes. C'est la réponse technologique aux carences d'une société.
Chinese men can be with sex dolls because they obviously.
Les hommes chinois aiment passer du temps avec des poupées sexuelles parce que certains d'entre eux se sentent seuls et n'arrivent pas à trouver de partenaire. Même si une poupée ne peut pas remplacer une femme, elles peuvent accomplir d'autres fonctions. C'est pratique d'avoir une poupée que l'on peut utiliser quand on veut, on peut l'éteindre quand on veut.
La solitude, ce mal moderne qui se cache derrière nos sociétés ultra connectées, n'est pas seulement une affaire chinoise. La preuve, les ventes de ce genre de sex dolls, qui ne sont pas seulement de simples jouets porno, explosent un peu partout dans le monde. Culte de la performance, peur de l'échec ou de la frustration, vivre à deux n'a jamais semblé aussi compliqué. En 2015, 36% des Suisses étaient célibataires.
Sex robots may sound comfortably fringe to you now, but a study found that 1 in 4 men would consider having relations with a robot in the next 50 years. Thousands of men in Japan are already in relationships with virtual girlfriends.
Batting your eyes, moving your head, and being able to physically interact with these pieces of art is amazing.
Staring straight into the unknown.
Thank you for watching the video. Please like the video, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.